Hi, I'm Red, drums, OPENSIGHT.
Ivan, guitar and vocals.
Danny, bass.
And we are
OPENSIGHT.
And we want to welcome you guys to Metal to the Masses.
Ricky here, Metal to the Masses, London 2016. I'm here with OPENSIGHT. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Very good.
Welcome to the depths of Nambucca. It's quite chilly, but we've got lots of beer kegs nearby, so we might enjoy that.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Keeps going.
I suppose if we'd like to start with how you guys formed and where it began.
Sure.
Well,
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
the band was functioning in Colombia for some years, and I got in touch with our guitar player, Jenia, who's talking tonight. But we decided, we heard each other's music, and we decided to start playing together. So around that time, we ended up looking for band members, and when we found Danny, thanks to the magic of the internet, and it appears Danny was already spent time playing with Red in
We
other
spent a couple of years
projects.
together.
Yeah.
So the blues, rock, metal act, and I got a phone call of Danny one day.
Yeah.
Hey dude, I've got this prog metal band looking for a permanent drummer. Oh, okay, I'll give it a go.
So it
All
was,
the rest of the season.
it was actually it was quite one of those like miracle moments when you're looking for band members and the bass player drags the drummer around, and the fact that the rhythm section have already built some sort of chemistry, was great. So we've been playing together ever since. We having a great time.
Yeah.
So how would you guys describe your sound?
Well,
We rock.
no, we definitely have like that. We grew up listening to metal. We have that common ground between us, but we actually throw other things into the mix. Mainly film music and progressive rock as well is there. But yeah, we have some of the things that come to the surface are especially on the latest record, it has spy themes and that more of a dramatic touch to it. Like people talk about film music and they kind of think about this John Williams orchestrated and huge, and we are more of still a band, but with that dramatic thing going on.
bit more John Carpenter than John Williams.
Yeah, a bit more John Carpenter than a bit more like you know, there's some like also John Barry who did the James Bond thing, and Ennio Morricone who did the westerns and all that. So it has like that the soft rocky guitars and that song that sense of drama, but at the same time it's still kind of like in a band context instead of huge
in a metal band context, obviously, you know, metal is the glue that, you know,
it's kind of the basis.
Influences together.
There's also a bit of we play like also a tiny bit of video game music into the mix here and there, so that 8-bit stuff like the chiptunes and all that is something that's also interesting. But it's a matter of
seems to you know, to fit all together nicely, you know, on the last record. So yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I guess when you are interested in something and you really feel it, that you can easily throw it into a mix and it makes sense. So if you like it, if you're into it, then it works. So why not?
What material have you got out at the moment? What are you working on?
We released Ulterior Motives in September, and that's where we're really sort of trying to keep the hell out of that, just promote it. It was quite a change from our sort of previous style, but we get lots of positive feedback from it. So the main focus at the minute is promoting that, getting that out there. But we also sort of just obviously looking ahead, trying to evolve the sound a little bit without departing too much away from what we like, from what we love. So there is new stuff in the pipeline, but obviously we're going to keep that under wraps for a little while.
It's early stages still.
Yeah, early stages. However, it's you know, the record has helped us a lot to play more places, different places as well. For instance, like Metal to the Masses is something that's been quite a constant for us. We did Ulterior Motives, and the way it sounds, we're really happy with it. It was thanks to us meeting our producer in a Metal to the Masses session. So everything's kind of like clicking together. And now we're trying to play more in different places, but at the same time, some ideas that are coming in rehearsals and so on. So yeah.
So how does a track come about for you guys? Does it evolve, or do you have like a goal? Do you want something to sound a certain way? How does it?
It's sort of, it can come about from a number of different sort of ways. There's the sort of traditional route where there's an idea goes around. So look, I've got this idea, the track wants to go like that. Or what seems to happen more often nowadays is it'll come from a jam, just in the practice environment. So, for instance, you know, we could, you know, me and Danny and Jane could be just jamming something around, and we'll say, "Oh, hang on, stop! What if you did this? What if the guitar did that?" And we're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, let's try that." What if the drums did that? No, what if the drums did that? No, what if the drums did this instead? So for about 3.5 hours, we was changing the fucking drum patterns. And then we record what we can, and then it tends to sort of go back and like a MIDI track or sort of a very, very sort of basic sort of track. It sort of formulates and will appear somewhere, and then sort of comes down. I'm sort of puts it together. Then we sort of work it out from there, don't we?
Yeah, there is a sense of purpose as well. It's like, okay, it would be cool if because we came up with this, it would be cool to try to emulate this sort of thing. Definitely, there is a sense of doing things more jamming nowadays. So it's more about like, okay, this is interesting, let's film that. So I go back home and we can demo it and start putting guitars or synths on top and see what happens. However, there's also the other side where like thing is you cannot stop, right? So if you're in the studio, the rehearsal studio, and something comes up, then you film that. Let's not forget about that because that sounds really good. But on the other hand, if you're at home jamming or something, and or if you listen to something particular, like there is I don't know, especially when it comes from outside of the metal spectrum, there is this lounge track that I heard, or this film track that I heard, that has something particular in terms of how the song is built, how the song is written, the storytelling, or the vibe, which is kind of like the main thing. And I want to try to emulate that. So there's I don't know, for instance, the Mission Impossible soundtrack, to say something like, oh yeah, that kind of thing, that kind of contrast is good. So I want to do that. So you try to emulate something, but you end up with something different at the same time. And then if you demo something by yourself, as opposed to the way we're doing things now, that is like we jam and then you demo something. At the end of the day, you build the demo and you go back to whoever some demo. You go back to the band and say, okay, I have this arrangement here, and that brings up more ideas from everyone. So it's like, oh, okay, you bring this, so what about we do this, what about we do that, and it's just
things like evolve and like become something like.
And 9 times out of 10, it's completely different to what we practiced in the first place.
It's over here. But
yeah, one of the songs that we're playing at the Metal to the Masses actually is one song that came from. We started jamming and we had like a 25-30 minute file of us jamming one part, and we had to kind of like, the song is about this, our longest song is about like 7 minutes long. But we had to kind of like cut here, and by emails and so it's like, what are the best parts? This because of this and that, and try to kind of like
the process, merge it into.
Yeah.
So we're here at the Massive London 2016, and you guys have been involved for a number of years. And how has this year been for you? And then through to the quarterfinals.
Oh, it's been great. I mean, obviously, we're going to play the quarterfinals in a couple of weeks now, and the journey so far has been pretty amazing. This is our third one, I believe. Third time. We went to the semi-final for 1 year, which was really good. We lost out to some very great bands like Sumer and what's the other one? Yeah, so bands that we don't play a lot for, obviously. So it was we lost to some really good. Yeah, exactly. So
it's good consolation. Yeah, definitely.
So this year we really want to go all the way if we can. Again, we've got some very interesting tracks that we're gonna play, and let's see where it's gonna take us.
Yeah, and it's not only that. Also, the fact that we've been participating for a while now, and we've been getting so much from being part of the Metal to the Masses family, so to speak. We've been able to do shows with other bands that have become close friends with us. As I was mentioning earlier, Will Meyer, our producer, he came into the mix thanks to Metal to the Masses as well. I'm coming often as well. Like we're coming, seeing bands, discovering new bands, and everything seems to be growing. So the competition side of it is really healthy, but at the same time, the fact that the true benefit of it is connecting with other people and making the scene grow in a really healthy way.
It's growing the exposure for. It's mutually beneficial. You're growing the exposure for yourselves, but growing the exposure for the other bands. You go and play venues that they normally play, and they come play a venue you normally play, and it's mutually beneficial.
Yeah.
And as well, some fantastic people out there as well.
I've worked in the competition for a few years now as well, as you know, and we've spoken a few times before. The competition's evolving, and obviously Mick is trying to give as much more to the bands each year as it goes along. So how does things like interviews like this, TBFM airplay, you play guitars, for metal art, bodyboard, their videos. What does that mean to bands like yourself? How does that help you?
It's all about keeping the scene going and making people aware that there's the scene is here, and giving a chance for bands kind of all across the metal genre to get out there and give them a chance, get them heard, get them seen, get the airplay. There's obviously there is an audience for it. People still do want to come and see it. They want to play it. They want to listen to it, and it's almost a lifeline, I think, for bands. In the face of people sitting in and watching Gogglebox and X Factor and shit like that, Friday, Saturday, whatever. It's people. What was it that people want? What people get, whatever it is that they're saying. And I think it's true. If you sort of force fit that sort of thing, what's the impetus to go out and see a band? What's the impetus to go out and see a comedy act? What's the impetus to go out and see go and see an art installation, something like that? Something that the lower, when I say the low end, I mean like the people who don't get paid a shit, well, don't get paid anybody for it. It gives them a voice, it gives them airtime, it gives them space, it gives them exposure. It also encourages the kind of the everyday Joe who might be passing by, who might be flicking through his internet channels. And here we go. There's a radio station here that's playing underground metal. Fantastic, and
It's fantastic.
and it's great. It's a good sort of I guess like make place. It's a good sort of focus, a good focal point for all this stuff that's going on. That a lot of people will be maybe trying to get gigs on their own, trying to do things purely independently, which is great. But it gives
platform, isn't it?
It does, yeah. It gives them platforms, gets it all together, gets the names out there.
It's not a platform only for musicians, because it's definitely goes beyond that. It's like it gives a platform, like it rewards musicians, saying, okay, here's you get a place to play, you get exposure, you get to celebrate music with all these people. At the same time, okay, you can win a guitar, and you get interviewed and all that. At the same time, it gives the opportunity to people who are into media, that want to do interviews and all that, to have that. People who are building guitars, like, oh, hey, I want people to see my work as well. People who are doing video, taking care of bands and all that. So it's kind of like, it's beneficial for everyone, not only the audience and the musicians.
Yeah. Also, it seems to be like a melting pot for everybody to enjoy the music as well. Like you guys have been to a lot of the shows as well, and you're there as enjoying the music as well as being part of the competition, and that's so important for everybody to get involved with. And that's you guys are perfect examples of that. They really are the scene. So it's great. So obviously there is the big kind of incentive of playing Bloodstock. How do you guys feel about that?
Bloodstock would be awesome.
Exciting. That's the favorite. No, yeah, I mean, Bloodstock, would be great. So many bands, great bands, and the bands have played there through the years now, and it's getting bigger and bigger each year. So yeah, we would be honored, to play, for such a great, festival, which is the metal festival now in the UK. So it is the metal festival.
And it's also like the experience is every experience we have playing live anywhere is a learning process as well. And you kind of like live those experiences, then you get to a point where you're like, oh, play Boston, that's gonna be a huge learning experience, and
tough one to be as well.
It's a benchmark, something you can put on the CV.
You come out. No. The thing is, you come out as a different band in terms of how you approach things and how it will definitely happen. It would be a huge step onwards. So definitely, that's a huge step.
I suppose to round it up, if there was somebody out there who hasn't heard your music or seen you live, what would you say to them to come and check you out and quit fan?
Just fucking do it.
Yeah, do it.
Just come along and check it out.
It's like we've been getting great feedback. We're playing a lot. People are like saying great things about the experience. We are, every time we go on stage, we celebrate music with people. We how do I put this?
We're not only about the music as well. You know, we got some great visual, you know, synced with the music as
well,
well.
that's
So you know,
true,
it's a, you know, it's a big, you know, live experience. You know, we're not just you know, for guys that play instruments. We also have, you know, a nice setup, you know, with video production done by this guy here on my right.
We are enjoying ourselves a bit,
that's
even if we're playing music or coming up with the visuals or planning or you know, the World Domination plan or whatever. We are having a great time. We are having a great time, and people see that. We are one of those bands that don't hide our smiles. We're smiling all the time while playing because we generally
enjoy it. Yeah, it's great fun. You know,
definitely.
that's the main thing. You know, if you're in a band, the first thing is, you know, to have fun. If you have fun, you know, you transmit the energy, you know, to people there in the crowd as well, and they're gonna have a good time as well, you know, in return. So yeah,
to win them.
yeah, totally.
On that note, I'd like to say thanks very much.
Thank you.
And best of luck for the quarterfinal.
as always.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Cheers.
We are out.
See you guys soon. We have a new record out called Ulterior Motives, and this is one of the tracks. It's called Alibi.